Yeah, good morning, folks. Today is Friday, the 5th day of March, about 7 o'clock in the morning, and I am in the Rutland warehouse awaiting some freight. I thought I'd take a video and give you an update of what's going on. So what you see out there is one of the trailers that I bought from Ross in order to give us some extra room down here. That's a 52-footer, and that's full of VED 6505 dryers. And to the left, that's a 48-foot truck that I bought. That as well is full of VED 6505 conservator dryers. So between the two of them, there's probably, I don't know, somewhere around 200 pieces in there. And then we'll go take a look at the rest of the warehouse and give you a good update. If anybody's looking for air conditioners, they're here. Actually, they've been here. I haven't seen this year's air conditioners yet. I'm sure they're going to show up. We've been in this room before. I think the only thing that's changed here is we moved some Danby compacts up here. So we have some 7 cubic foot top mount Danby refrigerators. I've got them both in white and in black. Buried over there are the stack gas washer dryer combinations. And this is just kind of a collection of onesie twosies that we had out back and moved up here to give us a little bit of room. Some water heaters, of course, for Green Mountain Power here in the state of Vermont. These are some stacked products here. Speed Queen Homestyle. Those happen to be gas units. And we got our Danby 4 cubic foot refrigerators, some 3.2. Back here, we've been here. This is the dishwasher room. And our Crosley dishwasher inventory is starting to go down. I think I mentioned before, I have to buy that stuff by the truckload, so when it comes in, it's here for a while, and we're well stocked for quite a while. I got some Danby pieces in here as well. 11 cubic foot all refrigerator. Got those in black and in white. My Danby under the counter 18-inch dishwashers. Haven't had any activity on those. Likewise, Whirlpool portables. They've never moved fast, but you know, when somebody wants one, they want one, and we've got it. Here's kind of a disappointing haul. Those of you who buy Whirlpool direct know that they're not building a lot of products, and one of the things that they're not building are the Maytag dishwashers that we've been selling and doing quite well with, the 4949s. So what you're looking at there is what I've got left. 3 in stainless and 6 in white, sold out of the black. And I got a few Danby 8 cubic foot chest freezers left. Looks like 5 of those. Getting a little dark here as we head into the Premier and microwave room. And the microwaves are also in short supply. The OTRs. Looks like I've got a few white ones, couple of black ones, or one black one. I have 12 stainless actually that'll be here on the 9th. So a lot of those are sold. In here, Jason stuffed some dehumidifiers. Danby dehumidifiers, black units, white units, 50 pint. Those, of course, will be nice to have in another month or so. A couple of countertop Danby dishwashers. I've got some vertical ACs in here. I didn't buy many, but it's a niche piece, of course, and somebody needs one for a sliding window. We've got it for you. And then, of course, back up in here, we have our Premier inventory. The Premier inventory has started to go down. I will tell you, folks, that things have changed somewhat at Premier in that they used to have a 12-piece minimum order. Now it's a 48-piece minimum order for freight, which is challenging to say the least because we don't move a lot of that stuff. What is also challenging is they no longer have an LTL freight program. It's a moving target, so I can't tell anybody when you call how much it's going to cost me to get a product here until I actually give them an order. So Premier is making it pretty darn hard to do business with these days. They're not alone. I struggle with all the manufacturers, it seems, these days. I'm sure you folks are all very familiar with that. So that's our front area. Let's go back out in the warehouse and I'll show you how crammed we're getting out there. Many of you that I've talked to have said that, like us here, the manufacturers are shipping, right? All the stuff that we ordered 8, 10, 12 months ago seems to be all coming in at once. So we're all inundated. Jason really struggles down here to try to make holes to put things. Over here, still plenty of Speed Queen Homestyle laundry inventory. We stuffed some VED 6505s here the other day. Fortunately, we've got the last of those in, I believe, for quite some time. Although Monday we have to deal with some washers, a truckload of CAW 38125s. So we need some holes to put those things. The professional GE laundry is slowly moving out. Over here we've got some 21 cubic foot freezers. I don't have a ton of those in inventory, but frankly they take up a lot of room. They are huge. VAW 3584s, I think we're somewhere around 300 in terms of pairs of conservator laundry right now. Behind me we've got stacks of 12 cubic foot Crosley compact refrigerators. Those came in the last week. And not much has changed down here. Still pretty plugged up. I've got still a fair amount of Whirlpool and Amana refrigeration in my inventory. If you see that stuff on the web, you'll note that I have reduced the price on that really down to a clearance level to move it out, because Daewoo has started shipping our Crosley branded 18s and 21s. 18s actually I'm down here to unload today, and 21s are on the road, as well as another truckload of 18s. So I'm going to be full up with refrigerators here in another 2 weeks. So I need to make room. So if you're looking for a bargain, the prices are out there. Here's some more Danby compacts. 10 cubic foot units, black. There's some 10 cubic foot white units in here. Jason's getting good at finding the holes. There's some more Whirlpool units, 21 cubic foot, black. I have still these Amana electric ranges. Those as well, clearance priced. If you jump on the web, you'll see that. And stocked really well in the Crosley ranges, be it gas or electric from GE. If you recall, I was ordering those by the truckload and concentrating on individual models. That's part of the problem that we have down here right now, is that it was recommended that we order truckloads of a single model in hopes that GE would be able to build. And that's great, but they're shipping it all at once. So it really plugged us up here. I've never seen so many ranges down here. But they'll go slow but sure, and it's nice to be able to take a call and say, yeah, I've got that in stock, rather than no. It's amazing when you think that back in September, I could have raced a car around in this warehouse, and I was fretting. I didn't think I'd have anything to sell for the rest of the year. So feast or famine. A lot of XB 258s, probably our biggest seller in the ranges. Coil top self-cleaning. Give you some more idea here of how full this warehouse actually is and how limited space has become. It's really a jigsaw puzzle. Jason and I laugh about it. He used to call up to Williston and say, "Oh, you got to stop ordering. I've got no room." And now I think we've got twice the inventory he ever had down here. So he's learned how to make room. Stack washer and dryer Crosley. These are the electrics. Those are a killer. I have to order those by the truckload. So easily a year's supply of that stuff. Commercial Whirlpool washer and dryers. Going up. Got some more stuff coming in actually on the 9th. We'll see some Whirlpool and Amana front load pairs. I brought those in simply because we can't get anything out of GE. They're not even building those for Crosley currently, and there's no ETA on that. So I'm bringing in whatever I can to fill that particular category. And over here, I don't know if everybody recognizes that we have these, but these are Danby bottom mount units. You know, they're compact, but kind of neat. 9 cubic foot, got those in black, and I've got those in white. Some more 21 cubic foot freezers. I still have a few 14 cubic foot upright freezers. And some Speed Queen commercial laundry over there. More ranges. As I said, we have range inventory. It'd be hard pressed to find something that we don't have in stock there. Brone is kind of an interesting thing. I think I've said this in one of my previous videos that it used to be big business. We used to do a lot of Brone range hoods, and we just don't seem to do that anymore. In fact, Jason and I are considering not even having them. Hajoka has an interesting way of handling inventory. Actually, it's very effective. I remember in the days of Blodgett, we would hang on to inventory forever and ever and ever and value it. And frankly, it was used to serve as collateral to run the business, right? It's inventory, it's dollars, so you borrow money against that with the banks. Hajoka doesn't do things that way. Hajoka looks at inventory and says, if you've had something that's been there over a year, we are going to devalue it on the books by 50%. And we are going to charge that 50% off against your statement of operations or your profit and loss statement. So you take it right in the shorts. And then if it's been here more than 24 months, it is written off down to zero. And again, you take another hit to your P&L. Now, of course, if you sell it at some point, you recoup that money. But frankly, if something's been here 12 months or 24 months, probably shouldn't have it anyway. So when I look at this Brone inventory, I know that when my inventory happens here in May, that 90% of this stuff is going to be written off against my P&L at 50%. That's not a winning strategy in making a living down here in the appliance business. So I think we're probably going to be phasing all of that out and just not carry Brone hoods anymore. It's just not feasible. So that's a look at the warehouse. No truck here yet, but he's not scheduled till 9. Drove all the way down here yesterday to unload a freezer truck that never showed and never called. So sometimes this business is pretty challenging. But what the heck? Keeps us all busy and gives us something to do. So hope you enjoyed that little walk around, and I'll talk to everybody soon.